Hi guys, last time we learned about how to create artboards. Today we are learning about how to export artboards in various file types. So with me here I have two projects in two separate artboards. One is a 1080 by 1080 and the other is a 1080 by 1350, that is 1 by 1 and 4 by 5. There are three methods of exporting artboards. One is the quick export option, two is the artboards to files, then three is the artboards to PDF. Now we're gonna start with the easiest one to the hardest one. Now the quick export option, the same way you'd go to file and export and look for the quick export as PNG for the project, it's the same way you'll do for artboards. Now you have the option of selecting a single artboard and exporting it, but also you can do both. You can click both the artboards and right click on them, then you will see these options. The options you're supposed to select is quick export as PNG. So when you select it, this option will open up your location finder where you want to export the files, and when you click open it will export the files. Now when you do that, it will export the files separately. Like you see here, this is artboard 1 as we see here, then this is artboard 2 as the one that was there. That is the quickest and easiest way. Difference is this quick export option, you can set it for PNG and JPEG if I'm not wrong. The other way is export as. There is this export as. Export as also gives you an option of the way you want to export it. So you can select both of them. Then you can have this in JPEG, GIF. Initially with the previous Photoshops, there was a possibility of you adding SVG here, but currently with Photoshop 2025 you can't do that. So you can select your option. Let's say it's JPEG, you can select your options for both of them. You can adjust this. Then after you do this, you can export. When you export, it will select a location, then you export. Same principle but a longer process. Now the other process is going to file, then artboards. Artboards to files, artboards to PDF. Artboards to PDF is specifically exporting your artboards to a PDF format. When you click it, it will bring this tab. The tab will give you a destination for your file where you can find it and place it. The name, prefix name if you are exporting these separately. There's the option of a multi-page document, in that both projects will be in one document, one PDF document, but there's also a document per artboard where you'll have two separate PDF files from the same project. So this is mostly helpful when you are dealing with a design that needs to be combined in one, mostly publications, let's say documents. If you're creating a portfolio here but you're supposed to submit it in PDF, you can export it as a multi-page. But if you have various print designs, so you need something to be shared separately to separate individuals but with the same design, you can do document per artboard. Like the use case is big, so it depends all on what you plan to do with your document files. There's an option for encoding, the encoding format for your files. These ones I recommend people to use zip. Zip doesn't really compress your files a lot, so the images will maintain their quality. Yeah. JPEG, to some extent it's good, to some extent it's bad. If you're working with a file that has lots of images, that might be a problem. So when you select a location and you click run, this project will go to that file. It will be saved to that file. So like me, I'm saving this in multi-page document. So let's do this. let's do this in the press. Yes, so you'll give it a little time, it will export. Now as you can see, let's see. No, sorry. As you can see, we have a multi document. There is Artboard 2, there is Artboard 1, all in one document. Now the other thing that I realized with exporting PDF is when you do the multi-page, the documents are saved in reverse order. So this will be the first, this will be the last. How to correct that? You go to export Artboards to PDF, then this option, you'll click on this option, reverse page order. This will return you to the original order. Now if you want to save it as document per artboard, now that is single individual documents, you just do the same process, select your file, a location, then export. Then you'll see we have Artboard 1 and we have Artboard 2. The final way of exporting, and this one is good if you want to have various, I personally use it to export my artboards into single projects, or let's say you want to share a certain bit of your project but you don't want the whole source file for it. So I'll select one artboard, then go to export artboards to files. This is nice when you want to export that similar file but as a single project. So as you can see, the drop down has all the other options, but I prefer using this for PSD format. So I'll select, and then there's these options, I leave those checked. Then you select the location, export, run. So it will export this particular artboard as a file, as a PSD file. So when we check our project page, this is a PSD file. So let me open so that you can see it. You see, now it's a single project, it's separate from the previous one. So yeah, that's how to export artboards to various file types. I hope this helped you out. If you have any questions, just drop the word artboard in the comment section and I'll reach out to you and help you out.